welcome back to my channel, y'all. Today I'm doing a voiceover for half of the video because I had to record this while my husband was asleep. So I'm filling in my eyebrows per the usual. If you want to see how I do this, click that little white bubble at the top. It's on the right side. It's a full-blown tutorial on how I fill in my eyebrows. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'm thinking about going back to the skinny brow. I heard the other day that skinny eyebrows are trending, and you know what? My forehead is large and in charge, but she likes a good arch, okay? Anyway, I'm cleaning up these brows with the Kosas Cosmetics concealer. It's the Revealer concealer along with the MAC 24-hour concealer. I think that's what it's called. I like to mix them together because they're opposite formulas and they play well together, better than they do separately. This is Contemplative State from MAC, and of course the Xrizz'Tina palette. I forget the names of the ones that I picked up, but I'm just throwing some colors on, y'all. Like, this was me trying to be cute for work at home, and I realized, oh my god, let me just record it. So I'm going to smoke out my lash line using a 217 brush and the Urban Decay Perversion eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. It is literally the blackest eyeliner ever. And right on top of that, because we're keeping it easy, I'm putting my MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation on my eye. This is in the shade NC43, if I'm not mistaken. And then I'm taking this eyeliner from Kat Von D and I'm doing a wing. Let me tell y'all something. I really like this eyeliner a lot. I really, really do. But, and that's a big but she does not wear very well on her own. I have to pair her with another liquid liner just to get, you know, the look that I'm aiming for, because she likes to get patchy. And it wasn't until I ran out of the other liner that I like to use that I realized that. Anyway, we're reviewing the new Makeup Forever foundation. I'm going to start by priming my skin with my favorite primer from Milk and popping on my lashes. Y'all already know what's up. Whenever I do reviews for foundations, I do my routine the exact same way that I normally do. And this bottle says right here to shake it. So we're going to do what? We're going to shake the foundation. I always shake my foundations no matter what, and I recommend that you do it too, especially if they've been sitting there for a minute. So this is the HD Skin Foundation, the one that everybody and their mama been talking about. But like I said a second ago, I'm going to do my makeup the same way that I normally do and just throw this foundation into the mix, because that's how I do my reviews, period. So I'm bronze touring with that foundation stick from MAC that they don't sell anymore, and this is the shade that I'm wearing. I'm going to have it listed in the title of the video because I don't remember. Also, I smelled this and I couldn't smell anything, which was unusual to me, because normally foundations like this will have a scent to them, but I couldn't smell anything. Anyway, as you can see, the formula is considerably radiant. I like that because I prefer for my foundations to be something that I can move around quite a bit, but the coverage was really nice. I would say about medium. After that, of course, I'm putting my concealer back on, and this is the same concealer combination that I have underneath my brow. The only difference is I place them and blend them differently, whereas underneath my brow they're completely mixed together. So I'm just gonna pat this in with my Black Beauty blender, the best beauty blender, and, you know, highlight and all of that jazz, doing the usual. This is the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Powder. I love this powder so much. Okay, let me know what your favorite powder is if you like to wear it too, because I'm itching to try something new, darling. Not too dry though, not too dry. Then I'm going to take Copper Tone from MAC and I'm going to put that in the area where I did not set my foundation and concealer, because that's how I get the glow, baby. Okay, and of course I'm taking the same eyeliner from earlier and putting it on my lower lash line, blending it out to give myself a nice little curved lower eye situation. This is the new Milk mascara, and it's really pretty, y'all. I'm also using a lipstick from Thread. I forgot the name of it, but I'll leave that down below too. And a lip liner from K-Medics. This is my favorite lip liner from them. It's rich and chocolatey, and it literally just glides right on. Okay, support a Black woman-owned business. They got some bomb formulas with their lip liners. But yeah, that's how we're looking. And so I'm just gonna put this on. I cannot remember the name of this lipstick for the life of me. All I know is I was so hyped about this. Oh wait, I think it's called Truth or something like that. Yeah, but look at how pretty that is. It's giving 90s, honey. It's giving early 2000. Yes. Alright, so after that, of course, I gotta shake up my setting spray from Milk. This is my favorite. As you can see, it gives me radiance. And I'm not gonna look like this in about 5 minutes, but it settles in really prettily. Prettily, is that a word? Yeah, but there we go. Okay, so at this point in the video, it is 8 in the morning and my husband is no longer asleep, so I can talk. The new Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. That is what I'm testing out today. I applied it with the brush like you guys saw. Just from my first impressions, the packaging, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, whenever I saw it on YouTube and Instagram, I was like, oh, why are they hyping the packaging? Like, it's not even that cute. But it is. It is. The top, in my opinion, I mean, most foundations with pumps will have tops. The top did not have to hit like this. The top did not have to be this cute, but I love it because it steps away from the traditional black packaging and plastic that makeup brands usually use. The bottle is made of glass, and of course it has Makeup Forever's name on it, HD Skin. And I don't know if y'all saw me pointing it out, but on the back of the box and on the back of the bottle it says Agitaire avant utilisation. I don't know what language that's supposed to be, but it's in 3 different languages, and from what I read on the box, this is made in France, so that might be French. I don't speak French. But you're basically supposed to shake the bottle, and I always tell y'all, shake your foundations. Even if the packaging doesn't say to do so, I always recommend it, because anytime a product is sitting for a long period of time, regardless of how great the formula is put together, it can use a little jiggle. It could use a little shakety shake. So, as far as the color is concerned, when I swatched this in the store, I was really impressed with how close it was to my actual complexion right now, and I'm still impressed. I mean, I definitely don't believe that there's such thing as a perfect match, because our skin is constantly changing. Well, mine is, but this came pretty darn close. In the past with Makeup Forever foundations, I use them on my brides. The last one I used would oxidize pretty bad, and I really wasn't a fan of it. But so far, I really like the way that this one looks. I don't know what sort of finish this is supposed to have. I would just say skin-like. I don't believe that if I had not put powder on top of it that it would have set or anything like that. So I would say a satin skin-like finish. The coverage, in my opinion, is about medium, medium to full. So medium, I guess you could say medium. And I do think that this is definitely buildable. It's pretty lightweight too. It doesn't feel heavy on my face. So I showed y'all my time earlier. The time from earlier was when I finally got the foundation on. The time now is 8:45, okay? So I'm getting ready to clock in to work. I'm mostly gonna be at my desk. The sun is out today, so it might be warm enough for me to go outside and get some fresh air. But yeah, I will check in with y'all hopefully during the day, so you can see. If anything looks crazy, of course, I'll check in. But at night, I'm going to check in with you guys and let you know how it wore for me and whether or not I would recommend it, or who I would recommend it for. Because I did go to Sephora to get this. Why are your receipts so long? They don't need to be this long. So this foundation is $43 before taxes in the state of Texas. I did use some of my points, so I saved a little coin. But yeah, I will check in with y'all later, so peace. This is what my face looks like up close. We have separation happening around my nose. We have separation happening in my smile lines. I'm obviously very radiant in my T-zone. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I have a normal skin type. I don't really produce a lot of oil, so this, at least not anymore anyway. So everything that you're seeing here is coming from the foundation. It has to be. Like I said, when I was initially applying it, it was really, really radiant. I definitely don't think that it would have settled and had like a matte finish or anything along those lines. So we shiny. I personally will not be keeping this foundation because, like I've told y'all before, the one thing that does it for me is when the foundation starts creasing in my smile lines. You ain't got to worry about me. You do not have to worry about me. Period. I will not be wearing the foundation because that's an issue that I have that needs to be addressed. I can work with just about anything else. You know, I can work with the luminosity. I can work with it being matte. I can work with even the color being off. Not saying that that's the case with this foundation at all, but I can't work with creasing because it's something that personally I don't want to deal with. Now, I will say that someone who has a normal to dry skin type will probably really like this foundation, especially for all of the luminosity. People with dry skin types have a tendency to need a little bit more radiance in their foundations because their skin is so dry. If you have flakiness or anything like that, I would get a sample of the foundation just to test it and be sure that it's actually going to work with your skin type. Other than that, that's who I would recommend it for. Normal to dry skin type. If you're oily, I don't know that your skin type will fare well with this product. It does look gorgeous on the skin though. Separation and creasing aside, it's really not terrible, but I imagine if I had deeper fine lines and wrinkles, it would be a lot more obvious. But it's a beautiful foundation. The formula is lovely. I really like the coverage. I love the fact that it was so easy for me to find my shade, which was an issue that I had in the past with Makeup Forever foundations. Beautiful. I mean, all the hype that you've been hearing about it is to be understood as true. I just cannot keep this foundation. So, like I mentioned, normal to dry skin types, I think you'll love this. Maybe even those who have combination skin types, and then anyone who has a bit of texture going on. I'm not quite confident that this will look great on flaky complexions, but texture from scarring and things like that, this will look really, really beautiful because it's going to reflect light, yes, but when your skin looks hydrated, it looks healthy. So that's just something to keep in mind, especially if you're someone who is acne prone. I would recommend just getting a sample and seeing how you like it. If you've tried this foundation, comment down below. Let me know what your shade is and what you thought about it, especially with your specific skin type and complexion. Tell me if you loved it or hated it. I would like to know. And any recommendations for anyone else who's going to try this. Like I said, it's a great foundation. I just can't get jiggy with it. But that doesn't mean that it wouldn't work well for you. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up so more people like you can enjoy content like mine. You can subscribe down below or right here and check out the next video right there. Nelly, come here. Come on. Come on. Say bye, Nelly. Say bye-bye. She like, girl, can you open the door? Do you like my foundation?